Welcome back to the channel, and today we have a Make Your Mark Posch review. Now, to complete his SBC, it costs around 50,000 coins to complete. I believe it's an 84 rated squad and with one Team of the Week card or one Team of the Season card, and that's all you need to get this 93 rated right back. Now, straight off the bat, you can see it is quite a versatile card. You can play as a right back, right wing back, or a centre back, but just because of that slightly lower physicality and high pace, I would probably be playing him as a right back or right wing back and not a centre back, although he is 6'2", which is slightly high for a fullback, but we'll see how that all plays out. Digging a little bit deeper, he does have 4-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot, which is very nice for a 50k card. If only they could have made him 5-star skill moves, it would have been even better. But anyway, he also has 3 playstyle pluses. These being First Touch Plus, Intercept Plus, and Anticipate Plus, with the most important one of those probably being Anticipate Plus, which helps him to win standing tackles easily, and especially when considering he already has 94 standing tackle, he should be very, very good at defending. So what I will do is I'll go into a few games and I'll let you know what I think of this card. So first of all, let's discuss his pace. It is quite good already, and he has 95 sprint speed and 91 acceleration. But just because he is 6'2" and has a larger body type, he feels slower in game. This is not to say he feels slow, but he doesn't feel like he's 90 pace. But this is not all bad, however, as because of his size, it also means that he can sometimes run through players rather than around them, and it feels like he just bodies people, which a lot of smaller players and more agile players just tend not to be able to do. That being said, he is quick enough to use him for effective overlapping runs, as once he is past the defender, he is fast enough to mean that they probably won't catch up to him. It's just that he struggles to run around the defenders. But for pace, I'll give him a 7.5 out of 10. So next up is his shooting, which is probably one of his worst attributes, but he is also a fullback, so it's not really a major concern, as he does not get into many positions where he has to shoot. This being said, he can finish where he has fairly simple opportunities to score, but ideally, when in an attacking position, it would just be better to pass to someone else to shoot. As well as this, there is also no point really making a long shot with him or cutting in and trying to finesse the ball into the back of the net, because anywhere outside of the box, you'll be very lucky if he does shoot and score. But a positive is that his size means that he is decent at headers, which makes his shooting a 6 out of 10. Things do get better though with his passing, which I think was very, very decent. Now, do not get me wrong, you will not use this card for how good he is at passing, but whatever pass you try to do with him does tend to work out quite well, regardless if it is a short pass or long pass. But obviously, if you do play a lob through across the pitch, it probably will not work. His pass was probably most used playing through balls, both in the air and on the ground to the right winger or right midfielder. And there was no issues with him doing that, so he'll get a solid 7 out of 10 for passing. His dribbling was fairly similar with his passing, again decent but not amazing. The issue was that while he has 87 dribbling and 87 agility, he sometimes feels a bit clunky on the ball just because of his body shape and size. However, he is not the kind of fullback which will be dribbling with a lot. He is best used in overlapping runs, and then he either cuts back or puts a cross into the box. You won't really be using him to dribble past defenders or anything. So yeah, not too much to say here, but that is another 7 out of 10. Things do get a lot better though with his defending, which is his highest stat being 93 rated. Everything in terms of his defending is very good, whether that is his standing tackles, which is helped by his Anticipate Plus playstyle, or his sliding tackles, which is also very capable of. Another important thing would be his defensive awareness and positioning. It seems to be quite good as he is often seen intercepting passes, and it just feels like he is always in the way of attackers. This is combined with his exceptional aerial skills, which we have already touched on slightly, but with 93 heading accuracy and 95 jumping, he often intercepts all lob through balls over the defense with ease. So yeah, overall really, really hard to get past him, whether running at him or trying to pass around him. So this will be his best stat and he'll get a 9 out of 10. Lastly, we move on to his physicality, and like his defending, it is very good. He already has 91 strength, and combined with his height, he feels like he can just bully attackers into giving them the ball, or he will just push wingers off the ball, which is quite a unique aspect for a fullback, and it probably does come with him sacrificing his pace and agility slightly, but regardless, a very, very strong fullback who we will give a rating of 8 out of 10 for physicality. So, overall, should you complete this SBC? Yes. Definitely, only being 50k, it is quite a cheap SBC anyway, and while this card will not get into many endgame teams, for a mid-tier team he could definitely be able to slot in, and this is without even considering the fact that he could get a couple of upgrades and be even better. So hopefully you liked this review and you found it useful. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. See you next time.